Hey folks, Vortex here and welcome to my review of the 7hz Salnotes Zero 2. This is the Crinacle collab with 7hz. Now it's been a while since I did the OG version of the Zero, and it was a big seller and very popular and affordable. So yeah, as usual, full disclaimers, I'd like to thank Lincel for sending me this unit to try. So thank you very much. I was not paid to do this video, nor thoughts and opinions are my own. Now, yeah, like I said, the original, the OG, was a banger for the money. And yeah, let's see what this revised version's like. So, as you can see, the design's a bit different. The original was, I think, was just like one colour of plastic. These seem to be semi-see-through. Obviously, we'll look in a sec. Crinacle 7hz collab. Single DD, which I do like. Obviously, some specs: 0 to 32 ohm impedance, 108 decibel sensitivity, 10 Hz to 20 kHz, which is obviously more than enough. THD 1 kHz and under 1%. 10mm dynamic driver, 0.78. So it's all relatively normal. So obviously, I've got the metal backplate, I think clear kind of shell. Oh, loads of tips. So that's one thing 7hz typically do, is you do get lots of tips. Obviously right now, I have not opened this box before. So yeah, very basic, just a single DD there. The old normal, obviously 2-pin. Yeah, so far so good. Obviously these are around, I think, just over $20, something 20 to 25. The cable, obviously I'll open that in the next bit, but straight 3-pin, obviously 3.5 and 2-pin, more tips, and a little bit of paperwork. I have no idea what these are tuned like, but I presume it should be similar to the OG, which obviously I have graphed, and I'll talk about the original bit at the end of the video. And yeah, I'll spend some time with these, and yeah, I'll see you in the next clip. Yeah, so welcome to my review section of the 7hz Salnotes Zero 2, the Crinacle collaboration. And yeah, so start off with the cable. It's okay. It does exactly what it's supposed to do, and that's pretty much it. Really. It feels a little bit cheap, but then again, you can see it does what it's supposed to. Y split. There's no chin slide or nothing like that. Yeah, that's what it looks like. No real issue with them in use. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Also just have the letter on the back, so R for example. It's quite hard to read, but it is on there, so let's just wiggle that off. Again, a lot of this is similar to the original, if you know that. So let's get comfort out of the way, because that's quite important to me. I didn't really find these all that comfort or secure. Again, it's the same issue that was on the original. They never changed the shape. If you got the original and you don't mind, then you won't mind this. Just take some tips off. Yeah, so comfort, it's ultimately not bad, but I would prefer a bit more ergonomic. You can see the nozzle's quite short, so struggling to like build quality seems okay. I think some people had issues with the back plates coming off, but I never did, to be honest. And that's it, clear, so you can see everything. Obviously the 2-pin there. There's a nozzle, like some sort of dampening there. Yeah, it's not too bad at all. So let's talk about power and sensitivity, which is, again, easy peasy. You don't need nothing special at all. I had no problems at all with anything like that. So resolution and technicalities, I'd say it's average, which is not bad. It's not amazing, it's not great. Average is average, so it's fine, to be honest. I didn't really have any problems with it. It's okay. These are a $20, $25 set, so they're not a $500 set. But yeah, it's more than enough, really, I think, for the price. Timbre on this set, I think, is also really good. Single DD timbre. So imaging and stage is, again, I think they're actually okay. No real issues at all. And yeah, to stop waffling, to sound, because that's what it's all about. Then at the end, I will do a quick chat about the Wan'er and the OG. So graph now, so you can have a look. Now, bass, definitely more on the bassier side. I like the balance that it's done. It's not a bass monster, but they're not bass light. kind of a good level of bass, basically, shall we say. Texture is actually pretty good. I've heard better bass texture, but it's actually, again, for the price range, I'm more than happy to how this sounds. But yet, definitely more bassy than its predecessor, really. And not much to say, really. Mid-range is really safe. Gradual gain, and I mean really gradual gain. I like the mid-range on this set. It's very smooth. It's also kind of U-shaped. It's probably the best way to describe it. So it's not V-shaped. I'll say it's more of a U. And yeah, mid-range, I think on this set's pretty solid. It seems quite resolving. Again, it's not, this isn't a flagship product, but for the $20-$25 sector, it's not a bad mid-range. And I think vocals on this set, they sound pretty good. I'm quite happy with it. So treble, it is a slightly softer tuning than the original. Again, which I like. I prefer smoother tuning, which to me is more natural sound instead of everything always being like boosted in the like the presence region. I like that again. It's slightly softer, 2K to like 3-4K. I like that. It makes things sound more realistic. Some people may want it boosted there, so things sound more alive and more detailed. In a way, it can be classed as fake detail because you're just boosting something that's already boosted in a way. But yeah, treble's pretty good. I think some folks may want more air to the sound, but instrument separation, like I said, is actually okay. The treble on this set's pretty good. Again, get to be picky, you may want more extension. But I found it to be absolutely fine, really. I think it's a great set for $25. Now, what do I think of this? So, quick and dirty comparison compared to the OG. Now, the original has less bass than this. It has more treble than this. The original is a little bit more detailed than this, but I don't think it's as fun. I prefer the newer, slightly smoother, a little bit more bassy tuning in my preference. Again, it's a trade-off for more smoothness and fun to detailed, brighter sound. Also, the Salnotes Wan'er is, again, less bassy than this, and the Wan'er's brighter. It's got more upper mid-range, which I don't think really needs it. So between this, the original Zero, and the Wan'er, I prefer this as a sound, really. So yeah, good set. So what I don't like is the cable is a bit cheap, but it works. But ultimately, what I don't like is the shape. I would hope that they would have changed it for more ergonomic. You can see the nozzle's really short, and this here might affect you. That's the only issue. But for $20 to $25, it's a good set. I think it's tuned more for what people want, because not everybody wants like boosted lower treble when they've already got enough treble, and obviously everybody likes a better bass unless you're a purist and you want it as neutral. But yeah, I like the bass, I like the tuning, I think it's a good set. So the only real negative I think really is the actual shape. Build quality seems fine. Put it to focus. But yeah, good decent set really. Another $25 banger. So yes, I do recommend it. And yeah, not much to say really. So if you got the original, I don't know if you really need this one, but if you don't have this and you want a good $20-$25 IM, maybe as your first one, I think these are a good tuned set for that. And yeah, not much to say. They're not an amazing set of earphones, but they're a good set of earphones, and for $25, I think them pretty good. So yeah, I'll probably end it there. If you want anything particular about these, please do let me know in the comments. Thanks for watching, take care, and I'll see you in the next video.